folks? Welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. Hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. I'm doing a gift request. Terry Wood made a gift to the channel. If you want to do the same, you can. The information's in the gift box, the gift box below. Yeah, the description box below. If you want me to react to a song, then the information's down there. It's pretty simple and straightforward. But I'm doing Anita Cochran's song, "What If I Said." Now, I don't know this song. I don't think I've done anything by Anita. I don't know if I've ever heard anything by Anita. But I'm wearing this hat, as you may recognize. I'm sure you spot those in a heartbeat, Terry. Terry sent me 3 hats from Canada because he's up in Calgary. And this one says Alberta Prairie Railway, Stettler. Stettler's the town where it stops, I think. Something like that. Or the Stettler line. Or anyway. Let's find out what this is about. And you said this is a duet with Steve Werner. So let's see what this is like. Even though you said Anita is not Canadian, I wore the hat anyway. Reactors Without Borders. That's me. Yeah, you guys are determined at some point to make me cry.
We've been friends for a long, long time. You tell me your secrets, and I'll tell you mine. She's left you all alone, and you feel like no one cares. But I've never failed you. I've always been there.
You tell your story.
Nice.
It sounds a bit like mine. It's the same old situation. It happens every time. Can't we see? Oh, maybe you and me is what's meant to be. Do we disagree?
What if I told you?
What if I said
that I love you? How would you feel? What would you think? What would we do? Do we dare cross that line between your heart and mine? Or would I lose a friend?
Or find a love that would never end?
Ooh, that's good. I'd forgotten that it started out as the first line was like, "We've been best of friends," or something like that. You knew it was going to turn into a love story at some point, but I love that distinction right there. Do we cross that line? Because you can't go back to being friends. I don't know why. I've tried to figure this out. The philosopher, psychologist, all this in me still has yet to pinpoint why we can't go back and just be friends again. But once you've expressed yourselves in that loving, even lustful way, combination of the two perhaps, you just don't go, like they say, yeah. All right, let's see where we go here. Now, this is like a movie.
What if I say?
Like a Hallmark movie.
Doesn't love you, oh, it's plain to see. I can read between the lines of what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hold you the way a woman should be held.
Woman should be
How
held
long
right.
can I go on keeping these feelings to myself?
So what if I told you?
What if I said
that I love you? How would you feel? What would you think? What would we do? Do we dare to cross that line between your heart and mine? Or would I lose a friend?
Or find a love that would never end?
What if I said
would you walk away?
Hear what I have to say. What if I told you?
What if I said that I love you?
How would you feel? What would you think? What would we do?
I like the way that came in.
How do you dare to cross that line between your heart and mine?
I've always wondered from the day that we met.
What if I said?
What if I said?
What if I said?
They left it as a question. They left it as a question. They basically said it though. What if I said I loved you? That's not even a halfway house to saying I love you. You basically just said it. You just, the rest of the context was provided here. We've been friends. There is this other woman. She doesn't love you. I know that. He's like, and the guy doesn't, he's not holding you the way you deserve to be held. That's the wisdom of experience in life. Sometimes you have to make the mistakes yourself to understand, to make those corrections in things, depending on how determined you are to make another person happy. And sometimes the other person has to as well. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Human nature is something else. And you've heard me talk. I'm in the 4th draft of a book on human nature, and it is different. And some of the stuff I'm coming up with, I can't even believe it. And that's just the nature of writing. When you put your mind to something, I don't even know what I'm going to come up with when I write. No writer does. It sometimes writes itself. Sometimes it wrongs itself, and you edit those out and whatever. But human nature, oh God, it's if it wasn't for love and relationships, I don't think there'd be a music industry. I mean, maybe there would. I mean, classical compositions and such, Beethoven, Mozart. There was opera, so there was obviously language and storylines and such, but a lot of the symphony orchestras and such were just instrumental. So maybe there could be, but they still have to tell a story. Even the instrumental, you got to have something as to why you're going in and out of different phrases, and normally those are concepts that begin with words. All right, I'm going to read this one, Terry. I love that question. The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. I just love the question. Yeah, I'm not going to reveal too much about my own life, but you've seen enough of it on the channel, and I make a comment here and there in videos, depending on how long you make them there, to say that this has some application in my life. Although I never did say, what if? I just said it, and I love saying it. All right, Terry, thank you for that, my friend. It's between Christmas songs and basically wedding songs, or songs that will lead up to a marriage or a deep relationship. That's what you guys remember gift requesting these days. I'm all about it. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.